Sponsored by Squarespace. From websites and online stores to marketing tools and analytics, Squarespace is the all-in-one platform to build a beautiful online presence.
And now, you might be a homeschooler if 2018!
You might be a homeschooler if there's two options. You either mention at every moment that you can that you were homeschooled, or you never mention it at all.
You might be a homeschooler if you weren't allowed to get a Facebook until Facebook wasn't cool anymore.
You might be a homeschooler if you have very strong feelings about the education of your future children.
You might be a homeschooler if you have money invested in the stock market before you have money invested in deodorant. You might be a homeschooler if you begrudgingly admit that there might be some gaps in your education. Like, what is social science anyway?
If you can answer most of the Jeopardy questions on Netflix.
If you think being able to watch Jeopardy on Netflix is pretty awesome.
If your family can't eat meals at your kitchen table because of all the school books that are strewn all over it, you might be a homeschooler.
You might be a homeschooler if this has ever happened to you.
Look at you, you're such a nerd! I bet you can't even spell nerd. Nerd! N-E-R-D!
You might be a homeschooler if you have any amount of nostalgia for your local library.
You might be a homeschooler if you don't have a Facebook per se. It's a family Facebook. You all share it.
You might be a homeschooler if you just now learned that most families don't use Scrabble as a spelling curriculum.
You might be a homeschooler if more than one person in your household knows how to juggle and has ever juggled a sweet potato before.
You might be a homeschooler if your mom is an active member of a Facebook group for moms in your neighborhood.
If your family gets really into Cow Appreciation Day.
If you've ever cried doing math.
If you still don't really understand how high school works, you might be a homeschooler.
You might be a homeschooler if you've ever had this conversation.
So, what are you gonna ask Santa Claus for this year?
Nothing.
Nothing? Why?
Because of something that my parents told me I couldn't tell you.
You might be a homeschooler if you married the first person you dated.
You might be a homeschooler if you didn't know what alma mater meant until you were out of college.
You might be a homeschooler if you didn't know what summa cum laude meant until you got it.
You might be a homeschooler if you don't even work for Chick-fil-A anymore, but you can't stop saying, "my pleasure."
You might be a homeschooler if no one understands you.
If you worked at Mops in high school.
If you have never been the recipient of a snow day.
If your favorite love story is about a cheeseburger and a gourd, or a cucumber and a manatee. You know, VeggieTales was kind of interesting, wasn't it? You might be a homeschooler if there are two eras of your life. One, life before the Nintendo Switch, and two, life after the Nintendo Switch. 100% perfection. I love you. You might be a homeschooler if you've ever commented, "Messy Mondays." More like sloppy Sundays, am I right? Very original, guys.
You might be a homeschooler if you ever asked your parents how something worked and they said, "Huh, that sounds like a good essay topic to me."
You might be a homeschooler if American Ninja Warrior is the only show your whole family watches together.
You might be a homeschooler if you are this close to convincing your father to build a Ninja Warrior course in the backyard.
If you strategically shop only while everyone else is at school.
If your mom has a blog that makes substantial money.
If your parents very hesitantly allow you to play Fortnite.
Son, what is this you're playing?
Oh, please, Dad, no, don't take this thing away from me, please!
That looks a lot more violent than Minecraft.
Well, it kind of is. I'll admit it. I'll be a good son, I'll be honest. It is slightly more action-filled, but Dad, please, if you trust me, I promise it will not alter my behavior. I promise.
No. Stay tuned for bloopers!
Guys, it's time to start thinking about what you want to do in the new year. Are you gonna exercise more? Eat less? Build a website? Look, the first two of those are on you, but if you're thinking about building your own space on the web to show off the stuff you work on, that I can help you with. Whether you need a blog, a web store, or whatever else, check out our friends at Squarespace. Squarespace makes building a site so easy. Their templates are award-winning, and they have one no matter what kind of site you're trying to build. You can check out our site, blimeycow.com. We built it with Squarespace, and honestly, we love how easy it is to maintain and update. Plus, they have 24/7 customer service if we ever need any help. And also, if you have a third-party domain, you can transfer it to Squarespace really easily as well. And Squarespace is an all-in-one platform, which means that they do it all. Domains, websites, online stores, marketing tools, it's all here. So are you ready to start building that website? Make it with Squarespace. Do what we did and head over to squarespace.com for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/cow to get 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. That's squarespace.com/cow. Like, what is social science anyway? Oh, isn't it social studies or is it social science?
Social studies.
I've heard both. Social science.
Social studies is history.
What is social science?
No.
How about that?
It would not alter my behavior.
That's exactly what a homeschooler would say.
D!
I knocked here. Oh, you did?
Oh, hey guys, it's me, Josh. I just wanted to let you know that we still have those $5 t-shirts until the end of the day, so make sure you click the link in the description or up here or somewhere if you want to know how to get a $5 t-shirt. Okay, bye. Cool. I won't use that. Okay.